Hello, thank you for tuning into this week's set of reads. I apologize for my voice. It's a little off still. Doesn't hurt, but I'm going to probably sound like this through all these readings. For the main read, the tarot part, I'm going to use Gilded Tarot Royale by Chiro Marchetti, text by Barbara Moore. At the bottom here is the social media information, and there's a llewellyn.com if you want to find the information. For the supportive oracle cards, Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish. Website, what is the website? I think it's a Hay House or something. It's illustrated by Jesse Reish. I know it's at the bottom there. I think it's Hay House. I just didn't notice it where it was. I think it's near the end of it, but somewhere in that, under the barcode, there's the website for that too. Feel free to check that out. And the dice, I use a 22-sided dice. It doesn't have a 0, but it has a 22 for the major arcana. I just used 22 for the Fool. And I have a 14-sided dice for the minor arcana, and a 4-sided dice to choose the element. And that's from, is it Math Art Fun? MathArtFun.com. If you're interested. I also had some other dice. I don't think any of these dice are from this anymore, but I'll throw this up there. Tom Anders. None of this is, what do you call it? I'm not getting anything for doing any of this. I'm just, people like the information, so I'm sharing it. That's what that is. And here's the QR code if you want it for Tom Anders. I had another 21-sided dice I used to use, but I don't use it anymore. In case you want to look other places for dice, there you go. Okay, I think we're all set. Of course, if you want a reading from me, shoot me an email. James4astral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4 astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day. Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. Sorry about my voice. It's going to be like this through the whole video. Thank you for watching either way. And what do we have for Sagittarius? Okay, what are we talking about is a great question. Weird. I feel like we should just address this right off the bat. We're definitely heading towards the devil. It comes in different flavors, just to be fair. Honestly, if this reading ends up hitting, watching this reading has nothing to do with it. If it's happening, it's happening. The purpose of this reading is to empower you to be able to get past it more in a better way, in a more beneficial way to you. I don't know. I keep looking at it and I'm like, I don't want to. I feel like a lot of you. I don't know. I feel like you're ready for this. I don't think it's gonna last very long, but whatever it is, it's like it has to be addressed. Because the situation again, if this reading is coming to you, if it ends up hitting for you when we really get into it, it's already there. It's already there. Watching this reading has nothing to do with making it happen. I know like manifesting and all that good stuff. That's great, yeah. And that does happen. But this situation is already well on its way. This is just the next phase of what's coming forward. You might be a part of somebody else's manifestation, just to be fair. You've done really well with this subject. The energy doesn't move very well in the past, ironically, but in the past the energy didn't move very well, but you have done very well with it. I feel like when I'm looking backwards, it was bad, but I didn't give myself time to think about it. And I succeeded through it, and I got through it, and I helped people I needed to help, and I just didn't overthink it. I just kind of, I feel like I kind of related to it like, oh, that was random, let me just fix it. Oh, that was random, let me just fix it. I feel like you didn't allow yourself to get too mired down in the thought, and you would fix things and keep moving forward. And the past wasn't that bad for you or other people because you didn't let yourself germinate on it too long. Which for the time it was what it was. You got through it. It's weird because I'm getting the Sun card and the Ten of Cups. It doesn't feel really good though, which is strange. These are like two of the best cards in the deck, but I keep feeling like, I don't know. I feel like during it happening, I didn't realize what was really happening. Like I didn't realize, like I feel like I was oblivious to how it really was. At the time, I didn't realize how bad it really was. Even though these are really pleasant cards, so I'm like during the moment when they were happening, I just didn't realize what was actually going on. Something like that. It's weird. It's a weird feeling for those cards. I'm definitely an intuitive reader. So if you just take the static meaning of those cards, it's saying it was really good in the past, it was really fun in the past, everybody got along. But I get like that was on the outside. I keep feeling like that was on the outside, but looking back, I'm like, that's not really how that was. That's just how I treated it. Maybe that's how I treated it. That's what I wanted to believe it was. Maybe something like that. You're dealing with it for sure at this point, though. You see the past more clearly now. You definitely see it more clearly now. I feel like this is one of those subjects where at the time, you did what you had to do to get through it. Now, later on in life, you're ready to deal with it. You're ready to work through it, and you are. And you're succeeding very well. But it's kind of like, all right, I'll deal with the past, but I want to leave it there too. I sorted it out. I just don't want to drag it with me every day after day, year after year. All right, I sorted it out. I see what it was. I see the truth. I thought it was better than it was. It wasn't. I acknowledge that. All right, let's put it away. Let's move on. And you are going in a very good direction through this. Okay, so I see what's going on here now. It's kind of making more sense. The devil is showing up again. So this is how I keep looking at the past. It's kind of like you have these cards, right? Really good cards. But like this card is like hidden behind there. That's how I feel this. That's what this keeps feeling like to me. This isn't how the cards came out, that this card was not hidden behind these. But that's literally how this feels to me. Like it looks all good and happy, shiny on the surface. But that was always there behind the scenes. That was always behind the scenes. In some version. Well, you know, it's showing up again. Sometimes the devil card does talk about Capricorn. That is true. I'm not feeling any Capricorn energy here. I'm not really feeling that. I'm feeling about this is something in the past that still lingers forward. Could be a different person, but a similar situation. Keep that in mind. Yet I'm noticing you have this here with you. The victory is for you, not for this. Not for this. For you. It's coming forward again, but I feel like this time it's like, all right, we're all acting like things are great on the surface, but this doesn't feel right to me. We're smiley, happy, naughty, you know. Okay, oh yeah, wonderful, skippy. Skip and sing, whatever. But you're like, this is bull. This doesn't feel right. I feel like something's off. You know that it's lurking. It's lurking behind the scenes. It's ironic because when it shows up, I feel like you're going to get that inkling that it's there, and then you're going to find it because it's going to start where I know this isn't right. It all looks shiny, happy. It looks all shiny, happy people. Okay, great. But it's not, and I know it's not. You're naturally just going to sniff it out. It reminds me of Bloodhound. You just have natural tendencies. You're like, something ain't right. And you just sniff it out and, oh, crap, there it is. Literally, crap, there it is. You're going to find it very quickly. So, what are you supposed to do with it? I get victories here for you. Victories here. You're in no way going to repeat this pattern. I just don't feel like... It's kind of... I feel like I don't have it in me. Like, I don't have it in me to play that. I don't have it in me to do that. Even if I wanted to, I just don't have it in me to do it. I just keep feeling that. And I know you don't want to, but you're not anyway. Eight of Pentacles and the Moon card it's like halfway up, halfway down. So the truth is coming forward. Handle the truth for you. Make decisions for you. Handle what you're in control of. It's almost like, for example, maybe it's a gathering of some sort, whatever type. It could be work, could be family, could be friends. Whatever gathering this is, it feels like it's a gathering. And you're like, you know what? I know this isn't right. I know what's going on here. I feel like the first step is kind of like, I'm not participating in this. I don't want to be here. The first thing that I have control of is I can leave. And it's not about telling anybody else anything. It's just kind of like, I'm just going to go. I'm just going. I'm out. Allow yourself to leave. Don't try, like, I almost feel like it's a party, or like, for example, maybe it was like, for example, a wedding reception where, you're supposed to say goodbye to the groom and bride. I don't know why I couldn't say bride. You're supposed to say goodbye to them, but it's kind of like, no, I gotta go. And you just go. Like, there's niceties, there's all that, but don't do it. Just go. You gotta go. You know it's not right. You don't want to be there. Oh my God. And it's just like, just go. What they're saying don't do, don't try to stomach through it. Don't try to do what you think other people want you to do. Don't do that. Do what's right for you. You gotta go, then go. You don't have, it's not about telling anybody else why you're going. It's not the time to deal with that, is what I'm getting. Just go. Just like, I can't deal with this, just go. Believe it or not, that creates a wave that's important. It does. It's bringing forth the truth. You're not the only person that knows the truth. You might be one of the few people that are standing up for yourself and kind of like, I will not participate in this, and just go. All right, so I will be fair. That's the better way to do it. That's what they're advising to do it. It does have like an outcome from doing that. People will want to know why that happened. And go forward to your strongest ally. Explain it to them as much as you feel comfortable. And when I say ally, somebody who's not going to use this information against you. That's what I mean by ally. You know what I mean? Not just somebody you feel likes you, but somebody you feel like you can say why you left, and they're not going to go and like try to make what they think should happen with it. Because sometimes we have allies in our lives where we tell them what's going on and they decide how this should go, and then they go and try to create a fight on our behalf, or they try to change things on our behalf that maybe we didn't want or didn't even need. So there's good people around that take it their own way. And if you don't want, like, think about it before you talk to somebody. You want the ally that's going to let you say it and is not going to do anything you don't want done. You know what I mean? Not going to take that information at a place where you don't want them to take it. Because I get, like, there's going to be conversations. And I don't feel like I have to talk to everybody. But other people know. This is not just a you thing. Other people know. I feel like other people know, or this has happened to other people. Something about this, like, people know. People do know. And when you have that reaction, people are going to start talking. It's going to happen. If you would confide in the ally you trust, I feel like they'll help block it so that it doesn't have to be super stressful for you. Okay. I don't think that's bad. Then the final thing here is, this all comes in at once. People are going to be thinking about it. People are going to be wondering what happened, and they're going to try to make sense of what's going on. It's not super dramatic, you just leaving, but there's a lot of chat that happens afterwards, and there's a lot of people drilling down and sorting out the truth. The truth will come forward in this situation. Ironically, that one move by you gets people talking, gets people trying to drill down to what really is going on here, and it unearths what's really happening, and something has the chance to heal, something has the chance to improve because of that action. It will come forward. I feel like they're just trying to give you the truth about having that reaction is best for you, It's also best for the situation, although there will be people talking. People will want information from you, but you should have an ally or two that you can talk to that'll help block that. Just make sure you're very selective about who you talk to. They're saying when you start noticing that rumor mill happening, step back and think to yourself, who can I really trust? Who can I talk to that will handle this the way I want them to handle it and help protect me so that I don't get pushed into something that I don't want to be pushed into? It's going to create a change in the situation that needs to happen. I feel like they're just trying to be like on the forefront, like we're not going to act like you do this one thing and it's all great, Skippy, happy Skippy. It's not going to go that way. If you do this one thing, you're going to create change. There might be some stress for you after this, but it will be releasing the negativity here. It will get rid of it. So, I mean, and judgment will go in your favor. I feel like it's not the easiest road, but it's the most effective. So maybe that's part of this reading too, for you to decide what's right for you. Alright, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email. jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.